Hey, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Nopi Radio. Yes, Nopi Radio in the morning. So, no, fuckers, we're back. And we just got done talking to Anthony, the D150 Nation. That was pretty good. I like talking it. We're going to have him more on the show, Shaylin.
Oh, yeah, I agree, because there's still some questions that I need answered.
Yeah, there's a lot of questions. And you know, we just finished up with him. We could have went a little bit longer with him, but we got other shit to talk about.
It's wild that they still use other models to drop those trucks.
Yeah, I mean, well, you got to use the parts. You know, a friend of mine, I know you remember him, Shaylin, Scooby, who had the Scooby-Doo mini truck. That was a Dodge.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of parts off other shit that he used to do that truck. And I remember him joking with me all the time, like, oh, hey, where'd you get this? Off a Ford Escort. I don't know if he was bullshitting me or half the truck was built with Ford Escort parts.
Right.
So.
Yeah, that was definitely a neat interview. That answered a lot of questions for me too, because, and it's almost like it's wild how they interchange so many parts from other Dodge vehicles to get the stance that they want, and it's almost like Dodge laid the outline. You just got to do your homework and know what parts you got to grab from each Dodge to make it happen.
Yeah, and I was really surprised about the lowering shocks. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, we're so used to every vehicle that we put lowering shocks on them because the shock is shorter, but on a Dodge, I guess you can adjust that, or their range of travel is different. I never really looked at that, so I mean, that's a pretty cool idea. I don't really fuck with Dodges much, so did you learn anything, Michelle?
I mean, I guess. I don't know.
You're just not a Dodge person.
No, I mean...
She's like, shit, my dream car was a Dodge Stealth back in the day, and I never got that thing.
No.
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 Oh,
I like how you make up the last
I'd like to have one of them now.
Yeah. Yeah, Dodge Stealth is pretty cool, man. I mean, they weren't around very long, but they were stealthy. Then everybody's like, I'm going to get a Viper. Yeah, motherfucker, like if you won the lotto. So.
Oh, I still always wanted to take that Viper drivetrain and put in the first gen Dakota.
Oh boy, do I have a Viper story, and we got to have somebody in for that. I've got a Viper story for sure.
Yeah.
I've had my Viper. I've practically rebuilt one.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
We're gonna have a special guest for that, because I'm telling you, it is a story that it's one of those stories you wouldn't believe it unless there's evidence, and there is evidence.
Well, I'm telling you, Viper is an interesting car to work on. I mean, we've worked on plenty of them. A buddy of mine owns that junkyard. Shaylin, I know you remember meeting this guy, 111 Salvage, where they would buy wrecked Vipers. They were the number one people in the world. They'd buy wrecked Vipers and part them out.
Right.
And you go there, there'd be like, shit, 70, 80 Vipers out there. Like, where the fuck did these come from? But, yeah, that guy made a fortune off of that. He always said the parts are worth more than what the actual vehicle is worth. So like I said in the beginning earlier, let's talk about this fucking halftime show. Because I'm disappointed.
It's Usher, man.
The best part was Ludacris and Little John. Like, that was at the end.
Oh, wait, didn't Little John come in and say, turn down for what?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's when I was like, what did I just hear? And I got into it for just a second.
Well, one, the stage, it's like they went to rentastage.com. There was no flash with this. I mean, the dancing was good. Don't get me wrong. They had a shit ton of dancers. But Usher, if that's how his concerts go, fuck, I never buying a ticket. It's like, to me, it sounded like he was singing Usher karaoke. And don't get me wrong, when he was singing, it was on point. But then he ripped off his shirt like he was trying to be Maroon 5. And then he come off stage, and next thing you know, he's on roller skates.
Hey, the roller skates brought me back.
The roller skate part was pretty good.
Before fitness protection.
Oh, man. Yeah, there's a lot about Kelbell over there, nobody knows because she spent
I'm
part of
still
her part of her life in witness protection. Could you imagine?
You know, we keep talking about it. They're going to find her.
We don't use her real name. Does everybody want me to tell you what her real name was?
I'm curious.
Isn't she on witness protection for a reason?
Well, maybe
Oh,
we.
y'all wanted to move out of there, right? Time to move again.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess we shouldn't say her real name on the air.
All right, in on the show now, the Canadian Daddy.
The Canadian. No, I think it was if it was up to Kelly, they'd be moving down to Australia. It'd be
Down under daddy.
down under. I was gonna say that, to down under daddy.
That sounds cool.
Izzy, as long as I can take the car with me, I know you gotta take both of them. Just take the Nopi one. I can drift down under.
Drifting down under with Drift Daddy.
Yeah. Well, it'd be a bitch doing the morning show because then you'd be on at night. You'd be all fucked up because of the time difference.
Yeah, he'd sound a lot different too. Be like, "Good day, y'all."
I might. Oh, you might get a good day, mate.
But what I was gonna say.
He was getting down at the end of the halftime show. He was like, "What? Hold on, what?"
Well, you get excited when Little John's a part of the mix.
Oh yeah.
And then who else? Wasn't there something else going
Ludacris.
on? But yeah.
I want to know how much money they paid him for the 30 seconds that he did.
There ain't no telling.
You know he didn't do it for free. But no, I mean, it wasn't bad. It wasn't the Justin Timberlake halftime show.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, this goes way back, but it's hard to beat Prince, Purple Rain halftime show way back. I don't know what year that was, but
It wasn't way bad, but it was good. A couple years ago.
oh crap, that's years ago.
Yeah, it's been years.
Yeah.
I thought it was great because it started raining while he was playing Purple Rain.
It was good, yeah.
Well, wasn't that? Yeah, that was just Justin Timberlake show because they did the not the 3D, the holographic Prince.
Yeah, but I think they did do that, but I don't know when Prince actually did that. I just know I remember watching it.
Well, Prince was dead.
Yeah, but before Prince died, that show was good too.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what year that was, but of course Lady Gaga, that one was pretty good because she was on top of the stadium, wasn't she? Hanging down. I don't know what all she did. It was crazy.
Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like I miss a lot not watching Super Bowls anymore.
Yeah, well, let's get into the commercials, okay? I'm gonna go around the room. Okay, Shaylin, you didn't watch the Super Bowl at all?
No, I didn't even turn it on.
Okay, well, you suck. Okay.
I had a plastic car that needed built, and I focused on it.
Yeah, speaking of that, I had that one when I was younger. It's a
That's the paddy wagon.
paddy wagon, yep. Yep, pretty
But
cool.
man, is that thing hard to put together.
What's so hard about it? I thought it was pretty easy.
All the little intricate gold pieces that
Oh
go
yeah.
on that, there's a lot to that.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't look like a lot when you get it out of the box, but holy shit, once you get into it.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. They also got a blue version of that.
Yeah, the black one was the first release, the blue one was the second.
Yeah. Okay, Leslie,
Yeah.
what was your favorite Super Bowl commercial?
I didn't watch the Super Bowl.
Okay, you're out. You suck. Okay. I would ask the
Well, I
person.
was at the Limp Mansion, and then I had to go pick up my friends from the airport, so I didn't
have a chance to watch any of them.
Okay, so Michelle, what was your favorite? Moving on. What was your favorite Super Bowl commercial?
I don't know. There was several. I liked the one with Jason Momoa in it. I liked that one. I liked the one with Jennifer Aniston when she said, you know, if you forget something, that gives you more room in your brain to remember something else.
Yeah.
I like that.
And the character Ross, the actor that
Yes.
plays Ross, was like, "Oh, hey, blah blah blah," and she's like, "Do I know you?" Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, he's like, we worked together for 10 years.
And she's like, "I don't know you."
Yeah, that one was funny.
That was pretty cool. The one I liked was the one with the guys from the TV show Suits.
Yeah, it was for some cell phone company
Yeah.
or something. They were trying to get on the commercial or something.
For T-Mobile. Yeah, they were auditioning for T-Mobile, and they were dancing around and stuff. And then, a little while later, there was a makeup commercial for the, that had some of the characters from the TV show Suits on, and they were in court.
Yes, yes, they went in, yeah.
Yeah,
That one
how
was-
did that go about the makeup?
Yeah, she spent like $90,000 or something on some kind of like, it was makeup or some facial stuff, and then the guy Lit from Suits, he made the comment about it or something, and the judge ruled with him, but at the end called him a putz. And then Donna was on the end of the commercial too, so that was pretty cool.
Well, yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah. I want to say, and there at the very beginning, I thought Post Malone did really good with America the Beautiful. And then, man, Reba still got it.
Yeah,
I
Reba
mean-
did pretty good.
I thought she did.
I thought she was gonna sing it because I saw like a TikTok video or something with Reba and her boyfriend Rex Lynn, I think is his name, and she kept saying, "I got a secret. Do you know my secret?" And he's, you know, going on. So I had a feeling that she was going to sing the
Yeah.
national
Yeah.
anthem.
Yeah, she did pretty good. I mean, I'm surprised Dolly Parton didn't do it. I mean, she's been singing everything.
But Dolly Parton, didn't she do the half show last year?
She did something.
She did something. You're right. What
yeah,
did she do?
She did the.
Oh, Cowboys.
No,
Remember
no, that wasn't the Super Bowl. You're right. Kelly, she did a bunch of basketball games.
No, she did
Yeah.
the Dallas. Well, she did Dallas Cowboys too because she was dressed just like the Cowboy cheerleaders.
Yep, you're right.
She was on
She did
stage,
that, but it
but I
wasn't.
don't
It
know.
wasn't the Super Bowl.
No, it wasn't Super Bowl, but yeah, I just remember
Yeah.
Cowboys.
But what's interesting is, we're getting our food together. Michelle made some badass nachos, and we're getting everything. And somebody was singing, and then another person sung, which I can't remember, to be honest. And then Post Malone sung, and I was like, huh. And then the next one was Reba. I was like, how many fucking people gonna sing before they go into the show?
Mm-hmm.
So, but it was good though. So I will tell you guys this. My favorite commercial, by the way, was the one, and it had Jelly Roll on it. And he said, did somebody Google my face? And he was like, it won't come off. And it was the tattoos. That was so funny.
I didn't see that one.
Yeah, that was funny as shit. Yeah, just, it's online right now. So put in Super Bowl commercial Jelly Roll, and you'll see it, and you'll die fucking laughing. All the different actors. They had a lot of big actors in that commercial.
Yeah.
And they threw Jelly Roll in there. So that's pretty cool. I'm all for Jelly Roll. I remember him coming and slamming and jamming when he was nobody in a demo tape.
He seems like a really nice guy because I've seen a lot of videos of him, and he stops for anybody
Yeah.
to talk to. And I mean, you don't see that a lot because you'll see some people, actors or musicians or whatever, just walk on by somebody, even if it's a little kid, because they don't have time for you. But he seems to have time for everybody.
Yeah, that's what Michelle does to me all day at the office. I'm like, Hey, she's like, looks at me like, fuck, I only talk to you on the morning show. Or when it's time to get fed. That's part of the agreement of marriage.
Mm.
I feed you.
We can feel the love in the room.
I know, man. I know. She's like, shit, I'm just in it to get my car done and move on. Shit, I'm gonna Swift you. I'm gonna Swifty you. No, that's not how she feels. At least I hope not. So,
How many
anyway.
riches has she thrown at you? That'll let you know.
I haven't thrown in.
You haven't thrown anything at me.
Yeah.
But
Well, then you're
speaking
good
of
to go right now.
speaking of throwing, I did throw a blanket and hit her in the face over the weekend.
Yeah, I was just sitting there minding my own business, and he walks around and grabs a blanket and throws it right in my face.
And it was fully wadded up too. I know I'm an asshole.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure she
How
was
many
awake.
things have you thrown at Derek, Kelly?
Oh, I've had some things thrown at me.
How many things have I threw at you, Shaylin?
One or two.
Let's see. Hammers, body parts to cars. I don't think I've ever threw a wrench at you. I knew I threw a hammer towards you, and that's what I'm stating for legal purposes. So, I don't know. Shaylin's throwing stuff at me. We used to, you know how it is in a shop. Everybody's playing games and stuff. Gotta get someone's attention somehow. So.
The part of the Del Sol that went over Bobby's head was the best one.
Now that I'm older, and that was like 15 years ago, me and Shaylin had this extremely high dollar alligator material. And we were wrapping, I think it was a kick panel is what we were doing, in this material.
No, it wasn't the kick panel. It was that weird curved panel behind the seat in the corner.
That's what it was. And we were down to the last staple, and it ripped. And it really wasn't Shaylin's fault. He was holding it the best he could. It just was one of those things. And if we would have just took our time, it would have been fine. Fuck no, I got pissed, grabbed this thing, threw it off the balcony, and it flew over an employee, which is named Ricky Bobby, over his head, about decapitated him. And he's like, what the fuck was that? And I was yelling and screaming like a monkey. And, well, yeah, when you're young, that's how it goes. So, oh, man.
That happens.
Yeah. Yeah, Leslie, you ever get so mad you throw something at somebody?
Sometimes.
Or you just throw your love at them?
Just my love.
Just there's nothing wrong with just throwing your love at somebody.
Yeah.
Tuesday it'll be beads to getting thrown at everybody.
Yep, sure will be.
Yeah, I'll just throw beads at everybody.
Could you imagine Michelle on a float throwing beads at people? She'd be trying to smack them in the face.
Probably.
I did that last year.
She'd be like,
It's fun.
she'd be like, I took out that little fucker. He kept wanting beads. Smacked him right
I
in the
actually
face.
did that last year, and when I was throwing beads, it actually hit somebody in the face. I felt so bad.
Yeah, now that I get older, I feel bad.
Fucking beads.
Yeah, I mean, when I was younger, I'd be like, I don't give a fuck. Then you get a little bit older, and you're like, damn, man, I just straight ripped them glasses off that guy.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to do that either.
Hey, I wonder if they throw attack alligators in Florida.
That's a good fucking question. For Mardi Gras, Michelle, they throw attack alligators at people?
I don't know.
Defend yourself!
Break yourself, fool.
No shit, right? A full-on gator swung at you. I know it's going on the second week I've brought this up. But since you guys have told me about the Burger King where the guy threw the gator through the drive-through window, I'm still fucked up by it. Leslie goes, I think it was Leslie goes, you can't have it your way or something. Somebody says something along those lines.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Well, I tell you what, we got a commercial break coming up here. I hear it's a good commercial. That's what I hear.
Nice.
Nobody says anything. There's like, yeah.
Mayo cat commercial.
Is it a cat commercial?
I don't know nothing.
That Mayo cat commercial was hilarious.
Oh, the Mayo Cat. Yeah, on the Super Bowl. And then it goes on a world tour that's in Star Magazine, and it's happening a love affair. Then all of a sudden the cat ends up back home. Well, we had a good run, didn't we?
Yeah, I have to Google these commercials.
It was
That had us cracked up when that cat goes. I don't know, for whatever reason that cracked us up. I tried to watch as much of it as I could, so I'd have some input for this show. But you know,
Coors Light commercial was pretty good too.
The Coors Light, that was the other one. That was the shit, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I
they
think.
rolled and
Yeah,
poor guy walked with the family.
yeah. Did you know who? Did you know who that was driving the train?
Yeah, it was LL Cool J.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you'd know.
Did you see Lainey Wilson in the video?
Do what?
I don't even know who Lainey Wilson is.
Fuck no.
Lainey Wilson, she's a country singer, and she's also a character on the TV show Yellowstone.
I thought that was our old mailman.
Yeah, she was in the Coors Light commercial.
Was she?
I didn't see her.
Yeah, it was like a real quick glimpse. She's like sitting there in her, normal attire, and it like the train buzzes by, and she's like, "What?" Yeah, you gotta rewatch it. She's in it.
No
Okay.
shit. What was the commercial? And it showed all those people, and it showed Usher about performing at the Super Bowl.
That was the one with Jennifer Aniston about not remembering.
Oh, about
and
not
he,
remembering. Yeah.
and he's the one that said, "Man, I like to perform at a Super Bowl halftime." And his friends are like looking at him like, "What the hell?"
They're like, that would never happen. So yeah.
So the Bud Light one was good. It had Post Malone and all those in it.
Oh
And
yeah.
that was a good one.
Yeah, that was a pretty good one. So, well, hey guys, we're gonna go to these commercial breaks. We're gonna be back in just a few minutes, and this is Nopi Radio.